Good evening, Knights fans. I'm Brian Levine here at J. Bergman Field, where your UCF Knights just pulled off the 6-4 win over Temple, improving to 4-0 in conference play. That's the first time UCF has done that since 2005. Eric Skoglund picked up the win. Zach Rogers got the save. Dylan Moore went 4 for 4 in the ballgame with 4 runs batted in. Let's hear what he and head coach Terry Rooney had to say after the game.
Dylan Moore had quite a great night out there, 4 for 4, 4 RBIs.
Did a great job. You know, D. Moore has been swinging the bat for a while. He's been doing a great job for us, really for the last, 2 weeks. He's a great player. He's a tremendous defensive player. Now, obviously, offensively, he's getting it going and he's not just that he's getting the hits, he's giving us quality at bats at the top of the lineup. You know, he's working pitches, working counts, kind of doing the game within the game. But obviously, he got 4 hits tonight. He's doing a great job for us.
Coach Zach Rogers has started 5 games this year. He's been used out of the bullpen a lot. He's kind of been a rock out of that bullpen. You know, less than 2 ERA. Can you talk about how he's done this season?
Well, I think he's done a great job. You know, that's why he was in the pen tonight. You know, you never know. What kind of situations you're going to have, and it's nice to know that he's in the bullpen. You know, listen, Raj has done a great job for us all year. He's a competitor. Obviously, he's got great stuff. But the one thing pitching-wise is Raj has got tremendous poise, when he pitches. Tremendous poise, tremendous presence out there. Give up the home run, no problem, goes right back into the strike zone. So that's kind of one of the things that when Raj pitches, he's just got a tremendous calming, presence out there. And the guy's got a lot of confidence in him, as I do. And he's obviously fulfilled a lot of different roles for us. But none bigger than what he did tonight closing this game out.
Rogers would still be available possibly for a Sunday start.
Yeah, he's available all weekend. Yeah, obviously we use a lot of guys tonight, but those guys need to be able to bounce back and be able to throw again tomorrow.
Eric Skoglund had such good weeks the past 2 weeks. Just one of those nights for him? Or?
Skog battled. He battled. He battled and gave us a chance to win. As a starting pitcher, that's all you got to do. You got to give yourselves a chance to win, and Skog did that. Obviously he's gone back-to-back 9-inning games, and that's not easy. But listen, Skog did a good job tonight, gave us a chance to win, and he'll be ready to go again next week against USF.
Jared Peach only pitched 1 inning, but he's had some very good string of outings here.
I tell you, Pete's done a great job. I told him when I took him out, I says, this is, you're going to serve a lot of roles, but he's stringed together a couple good outings, and he's got to be able to do that kind of in those middle to late. The thing with Peach is a strike thrower. He's a strike machine, and you know what you're going to get, when he comes in. And he did a great job in there. So Peach's done a good job.
Talk about starting conference play, 4-0. I think it's the first 4-0 start for this program since 2005.
The guys have done well. I think we've talked about it, throughout the week, and again, I'll keep saying that I'm really proud of them. This is a good team. And I love coaching them. We talk about the way they come to work every day and their confidence level. And I think when you look at the bigger picture of this team so far in the season, at this point so far, you look at the resiliency of them. Those tough 1-run losses, those tough extra inning losses, and they hung in there and they gotten some big wins, and now we've strung together a couple wins. So those kids deserve all the credit for hanging in there and staying with it and playing a lot of confidence.
What do you want to see out of Tanner Olson tomorrow, elevated to a weekend?
Yeah, Olson's done a great job. You look at, we certainly used a lot of guys in the pen, so if I could draw it up, then I'd like for him to go deep into the game. But the reason that Olson has done well is he's stayed down in the zone and thrown strikes. That's what he has done, and he's done a nice job of that. Listen, he deserves a start tomorrow. He said, listen, he's pitched great. When you look at his outings in Michigan, and I thought Florida State, he did a nice job. He had that 1 inning. Besides that, he did a nice job and certainly did a great job, down at Miami. So we're looking for him hopefully to go deep in the game, but he's going to have to pitch. Listen, it's a very good team. Temple is a very, very, very good baseball team. Got a very good approach offensively at the plate, so we've got to pitch and execute, and it's going to be tough. Got to find a different way to win tomorrow.
Figlio, 4 for 4, 4 RBIs. Is this maybe your best game so far offensively as a night, you would think? Yeah.
Coming off of Miami where I was 4 for 6, it's a great opportunity for us to, you come in with, so many wins, and you got to make sure that you get the first one off of a 3-game series, especially in conference, especially against a good team. That's a good team. You can't really take anything for granted in this game.
You got your 5th at bat. You walk. Were you trying to think about getting that 5th hit, or I go through your mind of that?
I went 4 for 4, so I was pretty in the zone. I was just looking for a pitch to drive. Obviously it didn't happen, but a walk's as good as a hit.
You feel like this team is in a groove right now? You got a little bit of a winning streak going.
Absolutely,
started 4-0 in conference.
It's a good thing after that slide that we had. It's definitely good to get back in the winning streak, and everything's clicking. We got to have, if the pitch is not going well, our defense and our hitting will pick it up, and vice versa. If we get a couple, if we get a walk, double plays, almost a sure thing now. So it's a good experience. I mean, we're rolling right now for sure.
Dylan, Eric Scoglin had a little uncharacteristic start, only went 5 innings. Your bullpen really stepped up. How important is it for you guys to have that strength in the back end of the games?
I mean, it's very important. I mean, you have to try to expect Scoglin to do everything that he can do. I mean, he's a top base starter for us. But if that doesn't happen, you can't assume that he's going to do that every game. So you have to assume that you're going to have to take a role, and the offense is going to have to do something. The defense became a big, and yeah, like you said, our bullpen that's been struggling, it really came up big tonight with keeping us in the game, first pitch strikes, all that stuff.